Time for another UFO video roundup. I love sharing these with you guys, so get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. Please hit like, please smash the subscribe button and the bell next to it to be notified of future videos. Please share this video on social media when it drops. Please join me there. There's Facebook and Twitter links below. Love to see you guys there and comment on the story as I'm going through it. And this story is simply some really cool UFO videos. This is one of my favorites from the Leak Project. I love the Leak Project, and I'm just going to show a few seconds of this video. It is amazing.
You are looking out of a cockpit of a jet from the Blue Angels. In a moment, you're going to see a wormhole open up. You can actually see it happening now at about the 1 to 2 o'clock position. A wormhole is actually opening up, and in just a second, bank, there it goes. You see that? That is a UAP that flies out of a wormhole, and this was captured from the pilot's cockpit. Let's look at this again in reverse. This is crazy.
Yeah.
This should really be on the front page news of just about every news station out there that cares about what the heck is going on. Look at it. You can see it clearly, plain as day.
Told you. Check.
Okay, all right, let's see that again.
Of a jet
the right way.
From the Blue Angels.
So that is supposed to be a wormhole opening. I mean, it looks kind of like the contrail of a plane. You could say, oh, it's another plane, but I don't see a plane. And then there's the object that comes out of it.
In a moment, you're going to see a wormhole open up. You can actually see it happening now at
I mean, look at that.
About the 1 to 2 o'clock position.
That is supposedly, according to the Leak Project, a wormhole opening in the skies, right in the trajectory of a Blue Angel. What do you think, guys? Is that an actual wormhole? In the movie A Tear in the Sky, if you've had a chance to check that out, a documentary that came out last year where they stuck a bunch of cameras in the Catalina Islands and pointed them at the sky and waited to see if UFOs would appear, and they did. It was amazing. Toward the end of the movie, you actually get to see a portal open up in the sky, in the night sky over the Catalina Islands, and objects coming out of the portal. It didn't look anything like this, but I'm sure there's different technologies and different methods. So,
a wormhole is actually opening up.
It did, however, look that matter of fact. And it wasn't the Hollywood magic and lights and whatever that you would associate with wormholes and UFOs coming out of wormholes. It was just very matter of fact. Oh, boom! There's a hole opening in the sky. There's some ships coming out. That's it. You don't get any light show or anything. It was just very, very matter of fact. It really is. And so that's very similar to this in that way.
And in just a second, bank, there it goes. You see that? That is a UAP that flies out of a wormhole, out of a cockpit.
One more time without any pausing.
From the Blue Angels. In a moment, you're going to see.
All right, let's see. Okay, you can see it. Describe a little arc there, and interesting. There seems to be that white line there. Is that part of it, or is that part of the cloud? Or part of it is that a reflection? All right, let's see that again. Okay. So there's the, it's arcing. That's supposed to be a wormhole. And I mean, I'm seeing multiple objects, but those could just be dust particles on his canopy. And then there's that one big object. Let's just pause on that sucker. Okay. So right there, it's kind of weird looking. I mean, you can't really see it very clearly. It almost looks like it has a contrail behind it, but that could just be the disturbance in the air as it passes. Hard to say. There's this other thing here that could be another Blue Angel. I don't know. There's something over here. So, I don't know, guys. This is truly anomalous as far as I can tell. I think that might actually be a legitimate UFO coming out of a wormhole. So, here's another supposedly supposed UFO coming out of a portal or something. Let's see. Here we go. Over Angkor Wat. All right, it looks like a cloud dripping rain, but not really. And then there's the object coming out of it. And there's lights in the cloud. You would think that could be a tiny little rain cloud with lightning in it. And it's just pouring rain. But wait for it. It does something really weird that a rain cloud probably wouldn't do. Yeah, wait for it. I mean, again, that just looks like rain coming out of a cloud, kind of. Very small cloud with a suspiciously large amount of rain. But then it just kind of fades away. I mean, could that be CGI? Absolutely, that could be CGI. That could be total fake. That could be a total fake. But I don't know. Something about that kind of looks real to me. But what do you guys think? Is that another wormhole that we're looking at? That cloud thing? Well, let's see. Does it just kind of... What happens to that object? It just dips behind that cloud. Okay. All right, interesting video, and that is coming from UFO Mania. It's got 500,000 subscribers. That's not to say it's legit in any way, but it's very intriguing. Now, this is a classic UFO video. I want to say this is from NASA. No music. YouTube doesn't like music. So, let's, 1991. This is a legit UFO. Some of you will have probably seen this before. An amazing video. Watch what happens. Okay. So, it's almost as if there is some Earth defense weapon that is about to fire on this UFO, and this UFO senses it and shoots away. I mean, that's what it looks like, right? And I've talked many times on this channel about the war on UFOs, or between alien factions that use us as pawns, possibly. Yeah, I mean, that looks for all the world like an intelligently controlled vehicle changing position because of a weapon being fired at it. Some have tried to say that's an ice particle on the glass. Hey, could be. Anything's possible, but to me, that is not what that looks like. So, your mileage may vary. You tell me what you think that is. And there's more. This is all on my YouTube channel. Check out my my Twitter channel. This is supposedly, let's see the words again. We recently uploaded footage of a cloaked sphere over Wales in 2016, tracked at 106 miles per hour by a police halo. Here is an alternative footage filmed on screen by the police department, who detected and filmed the unknown on a halo-mounted FLIR camera. Okay, let's watch the full thing with that in mind. This is a police camera filming a UFO. They call it a cloaked UFO. Does that mean it was only visible on the FLIR? The infrared? Because that's a lot of these guys are only visible on the infrared. That is just the way it is. If that's if they're cloaking it from our visual spectrum, very possible, or possible they don't appear visually. They only appear on that other spectrum for whatever weird, quantum mechanic reason. some weird physicsy reason. What do you think, guys? Is that legit footage of an anomalous object filmed by the police in Wales? Sure looks like it to me, guys. Sure looks like it to me. And here is another one. This is interesting. Let's see. Yeah, it says supposedly a Tic Tac flies by a plane window in South Korea, from the Think Tank, which is a site that I like, or a channel on Twitter that I like. All right, so to me that looks a little CGI-ish. I don't know. Maybe that's just my natural skepticism. I'm not sure. What do you think, guys? Is that a... Yeah, okay, here we go. Slow down, zoomed in. But I kind of want to see it in the real motion without it being slowed down and zoomed in. Because you can tell CGI a lot easier sometimes when you can see it in motion. Slow down, it kind of hides the strings, as it were. But yeah, okay, that's what it looked like. All right, but let's see how it moved. Okay, all right. Kind of darts along there. I mean, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good, I've got to say. I mean, you know, I mean, it doesn't look fakey. It doesn't mean that it's... I mean, it just looks too good to be true, you know. You kind of, you know, people complain that there's no good UFO videos. Then when you see one, you say, it's too good to be true. I'm guilty of it too, guys. Totally guilty. So is that too good to be true? Because it is true? Or because it's fake? Let me know what you guys think. Anyway, so there's the video compilation for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please give this video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. That'd be awesome. Smash the subscribe button and the bell to be notified of future videos. You don't want to miss a thing. Join me on Facebook and Twitter. There are links below. I would love to see you guys there and interact with you there. Trying to build this platform a little, trying to develop the channel a little. So if you would help spread the word, that would be super groovy. I would love that. And there's other videos. Go check out some of my other videos if you have time. That would be cool. And until next time, this is Jack with Cosmic Road signing out.